Hey everyone, it's Noah with Aquatic Creations, and this week we are starting a new pond project. And we are about to rip this all apart and put something new in. So a lot of the stone we're going to be reusing out of here. Some of the round stone we're going to blend it in. This stuff's going to go down to the bottom. And they have some larger stone that's over there. And then the whole woods we're going to be picking from. There's all types of real interesting rock. So what we're going to do is pop up part of the deck here. The pond actually runs up underneath the deck, and so 4 or 5 of these boards come up, and then we're going to mount some lights underneath here, which should be really cool at night. Skimmer is going to get replaced. The waterfall unit is going to get replaced. This whole area is going to be built up, so we're actually going to raise this up probably about 2.5 3 feet up to about right here, and then it's going to feather it back into the yard, feather it over to this side, and kind of give this thing some shape, and real big section of waterfalls. So now we're at the beginning phase. We'll rip everything out, get the fish out, and Matt's about to tear everything up with the machine, and we'll get started. Alrighty. Alright, so now we got everything ripped out. Basically got our piles and a stone. And then so this was the old skimmer area that was right here. So now we're gonna move the skimmer to this side, because the way this pond is shaped is that this would have been a dead zone, or was a dead zone to begin with. So the skimmer's going over on this side now. So the pond's gonna flow from up top. I'm gonna shoot the water flow this way and then have it hook back into the skimmer over here. So we're filling this in now. And then my thinking right here, I'm gonna go flat with the patio coming out, so where it transitions. See that way you have a nice area to feed fish. So we'll do like a big flat rock, 2 big flat rocks right here. And then this will be a deep section in the pond. So it won't be a shelf that goes straight down to like the 26-inch mark. So you'll have this area to interact with the fish, and then you also have the dock. But anywhere that you really want to interact with fish, you do a deep section. So that's what we like to do. So that way the fish can come right up to like a natural wall, and a natural ledge is a place where fish like to hang out regardless. So incorporating that kind of idea and design into your pond will yield benefits in terms of interaction with your wildlife and your pets. All right, so we got the pond is all excavated out, and we got our shelves built. And so now we're doing the fine tuning of just setting our grade, making sure our shelves are at the proper height. So this shelf over here, we opted kind of just did a big shelf that's going to go in. And then this section is actually going to get cut out right in here for our skimmer in front of it. But over there, we set it so that way we can set some really big rock up here on this part right here. So in my design idea is that this is going to flow down from the waterfall. It's going to step back, and then it's going to flow right down through here. I'm going to have a couple large rocks that kind of outcrop out into this, so that way it forces that water into this pool right here, so it pushes this way, and then as this kind of hooks around, then we'll go right into our skimmer, which will be right in here. We're almost ready to put our liner in and then start slinging some of these rocks. We're going to be reusing some of the rocks that were coming out of here, and then we dug out quite a few big boulders, and then those boulders over there we dug out as well. So a really cool piece of property we were able to pull from. So what's really cool about a job like this is that we're using stuff from the natural area, so they can say that, yeah, this came out of our woods or whatnot, and they built someone came in and built a pond out of it, so it'd be really cool. So, all right, next part, get the liner and get all the components in. right, it's Friday and we are wrapping things up. We are just finished getting the gravel into the pond, and they had a lighthouse. It was over in our shed. We dug out, and I think that thing will look pretty cool. So we got the gravel in, and we have a nice transition where we're coming from the pond or patio into the pond. And Matt's hooking up the skimmer and the pumps and all. And then we're gonna put in some aquatic plants and repot some lilies and catch some fish and put everybody in the pond. So we're almost done, and yeah, can't wait to turn this thing on. So if you like this content and like our projects, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks.